No, he was answering you.
If kids don't know how to do schoolwork, the class, the older ones
The teacher.
can teach her. The teacher can tell you how to do schoolwork.
Rude, I swear you're so intelligent.
We the Grimwades, welcome to the show. Spreading good vibes, gonna let everybody know. There's a window to our lives, so watch everybody grow. And everybody's welcome, from the royals to the pros. Yeah, love and checking out the journey. Big fam, couple guys, couple girlies. We're spreading happiness from early. Subscribe to the vibe, you heard me?
Oh my days.
Right to the hot dish.
I suppose my last
that's a hot one.
Why
do you put the middle? That looks like Emma's ad.
Yes, spin it around.
K or C?
Cat.
Right.
Yes.
You're throwing. You
Is there anything else in the kitchen?
Yes, vegetables.
Hetty hasn't got to go because you got it. Mama, let's just go, let's do it. B.
Vegetables coming right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
B.
Oh, no, excuse me, move your hands, mister. About. I know you washed them, but yeah.
Nobody don't want your fingers in the food.
Yes, I do. No, you don't.
You do,
Exactly,
you
there we
don't.
go. Yes, baby. Let me guess.
I find my eyes something big in the room.
You might want to appease her.
Yes.
Just while we...
Well,
Like
I'm
what?
gonna dish
I
up
know
her.
what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna dish up
No,
her.
you have to
Food.
say the word. I suppose about it. I said
You right, Mama?
We're having lunch now, guys, so I've got to
Right.
stop playing I Spy.
Mama,
Yes. So,
Mama.
shall we pray?
Yeah.
All right, who's going to pray?
Me.
Mama.
Go on then, Hallie.
Okay.
You said me.
1, 2, 3, clap. Dear Lord, thank you that we're all having a nice time to all come and gather around the table and have dinner together, and bless our food in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
3, 2, 1, clap.
All right.
Oh, you're saying grace.
Yeah, go on.
For my food and his name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Good girl.
That's a proper man's prayer.
yeah.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, food. Bless it and get on with it.
Hot
But yeah,
You pull
So
your
guys,
socks up.
this is the meal before Hezzy gets to stay away from home for the first time.
He doesn't get to
Um,
see you anymore because he's just staying at Chelsea.
Well, he is going to see you. He will see you, I promise.
He's at the hotel. He's the big hotel.
Yeah, but only once a week. Yes, baby. Spider?
Baby.
Where's the
Sorry,
spider?
Yes, darling.
Only
Just
on
have-
Oh,
Wednesday
there's no
night,
spider.
I'll be sleeping over at a hotel, yeah? So this is how it goes. I have my normal Tuesday training from 6 till 8.
Oh, potato
Come back
heads off
home.
the-
And
the
then
table.
I go on Wednesday, which is new
Heads,
now.
elbows off the table. please.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
And then I go on Wednesday, which I haven't done before. And then we do today we're doing a gym session, and then we're doing our normal 6 till 8 session. So
Alright,
we've got
Hez
to
is
get
going to
there
give
at
us like
5.
real super detail, but basically he's
Okay.
staying away on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
That is it, to do football.
Would you like gravy?
Also, well, I say to do football, to also do education.
Schoolwork as
Yeah,
well.
schoolwork.
Mama.
So,
Mama.
yeah.
Mama.
Sorry.
There you go.
Want some pasta?
Could you help with that in front?
You want some pasta?
You want pasta? Okay, I'll give this one
You can have
half
pasta then.
That's fine.
Oh, I just wanted pasta.
No, it's fine. You have that one. Because I actually had planned the pasta for
The little
Rue
ones.
and
Right.
Houston. So
Cool.
that's fine.
Hosanna, how do you feel?
I feel proud,
Yeah.
but like I'm not sad that much because he's only going away for like one night.
Mhm.
But it's not normal because like usually he will go like if he goes on tour or something, he'll go away with you.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this.
right. Yeah.
Be within the vicinity, yeah.
Yeah, of Daddy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy for it because it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be fun.
It's going to be great for him.
Yeah, it's like this.
Okay.
I don't. Like, I feel a bit sad, like, he's going away for a night, but I'm still happy at the same time because it's only one night and it's going to be
This
fun.
is exciting.
Okay. Yes.
I'm talking about my football training.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Go on then. Talk about yours.
I'm going to the biggest, big training with all the kids.
Yeah.
And I'm
biggest
just going to be like they're not getting the ball at a match because they have a match pitch and I just love matches.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's
Matches are good fun, man.
good. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Hallie? Oh, sorry, darling. We caught you. That's all right. But Mummy?
Mummy, how does Mummy feel? Mummy feels like...
How does Mummy feel?
Mummy feels like it is definitely an opportunity for us to see how our son gets on out of our care, basically. I think when you are bringing up children, it's one thing, obviously, bringing them up and they're with you and you get to see how they are all the time. But then the real test, I'll just give you a few of these, is when they're not in your care, isn't it? To see how they act, see how they behave. And obviously you're not there to see it, but when it's the kind of setup like
No, but you might find out.
Yeah, exactly. You're not there to see it, but when it's this kind of setup, obviously you're in touch with the academy and whatnot, and you obviously know how they get on. Do you know, let me just hold this.
Whoa,
But then
you're
at
trying
the
to orange me. She's trying to orange me big time.
The baby wipes are here if you'd like some.
No, she was trying to give a kiss.
At the
That's
same
fine.
time, we have had little kind of, not trials, but kind of episodes of this kind of thing. But again, like Hosanna said, he was always kind of within the vicinity of where he was.
Thank you, man.
So,
Yeah, but I think you touched on something that's very important, especially from our perspective because we do homeschooling.
Yeah.
So obviously we have the children with us like 24/7, basically. Yes, darling? You can't have gravy. Well, gravy doesn't really go with pasta. Do you want some, babe? Do you want some? No. Anyone else?
I don't really like gravy with potato. Well,
This.
unless it's a roasted, I
Okay.
don't really like it with this.
Oh, no worries. With the homeschooling, where we obviously have them with us all the time, you know, this is a chance to, like you say, experiment, really. Like, have you learned what we've taught you? You know what I mean? Are you going to act properly? Are you going to work your hardest when you're out of sight? Are you going to act up when you're out of sight? Do you know what I mean? And if all goes well, obviously the answer will be, you know, it will be just another day, but you know, with more football, which you'll love. Sorry, and just to say, the way it goes is just in a real brief overview, because we can't give too many details for safety purposes, obviously. But basically, when he stays away, he trains on the Wednesday, then eats in the evening, then stays over, then in the morning has breakfast. Again, that's all with the team, so it's like team bonding stuff. And then he'll train. Then he'll, I think it's actually education, then train. Or is it train, education, train?
No, I think it's education then train.
Yeah.
I think he goes outside.
It's
then
education, then train. Okay, cool. Yeah, he will go outside to train. You're absolutely right. But that's basically what happens. And also another note, just to say, is that Hez is doing this early. So you might think, right, like that's early in general, like, but it starts at under 13s. But where Hezzy has been playing as an under 13, and he also played with this same group last season when they were under 12s. They've offered him the chance to do the day release as well.
Early, even though he's only 11 years old.
He's only 11 years old.
And the way things work in our country, I'm not going to get too technical, but when it comes to school years, he's one of the youngest ones in the year. So anyone who he's training with, even in his year, he's still one of the youngest. So when he plays up, he's like the youngest. You right, Bubs?
Sorry, Edward.
Don't explain, it's fine. But one thing I think that's going to be quite different for Hez is because, of course, like Tim said, we are homeschoolers. So we've always done schooling here at home together
With them.
but we've never gone to like, because some homeschooling setups are that you will obviously be homeschooled for most of the week. Yes, darling, with water. But there's some days where you'll meet up with other homeschoolers and maybe or we'll do it together at someone's house. And that's sometimes what I used to do with some friends from our church when I was a child. But we've never done that with you guys. So you've never had the experience of like doing schoolwork with other people
around
in
others,
the classroom. So that's going to be a really interesting kind of scenario for you to be in. And having gone
with homeschool as well, Mummy and Daddy always sat down with us most of the time, like doing it, and you can just say, "Mum, can I have some help?" And she's like, "Yep, straight there."
Yeah.
But in a class, it's probably not going to be like that.
How do you think? Sorry, go on, Hosanna.
I think we did do it once with one of Hezzy's friends, was it?
More?
Oh, his friend came over one time, like literally once, and that was like 2, 3, 4 years ago. Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was a one-off, and it was just to they hadn't started homeschooling yet.
That's right.
So it was just to show them what our homeschool day kind of looked like. But yeah, it wasn't anything regular. But I was going to say, Hez, how do you think you're going to feel, even just, for example, like you said, when you have an issue in your bookwork? Right, box office pasta.
Yeah.
You right? Would you like some more? You okay?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. How do you? It's all right, darling. How do you think you're going to? Thank you, though. How do you think you're going to feel like asking the teacher in the classroom, "Oh, can I have some help, please?" or getting their attention, stuff like that?
Well, I think I feel like totally normal, to be honest. Like, I'll just, if I need help, I'll just be open and just say, "Oh, excuse me," and I'll just wait. If they say, "Well, hold on," and then when they come, I'll just say, "Oh, I'm not too sure about this, like, question. Can you help me with it?" And if they help me,
pick up your
like,
plate.
I'll just say thank you after. Like,
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's quite true with you. Because I've seen you go into shops and ask for the store assistant and talk very eloquently with him or her.
I think. Sorry.
No, that was it really.
Sorry to cut you. One thing that you touched on where you said, "I'll just be open and ask for help." That's actually, I'm glad you said that. Sorry.
What's happening?
Yeah, I think that's something good and very honest of you to touch on because, well, and maybe what I'm going to say is honest of me, but when I first started going into college or sixth form, after I'd done my stint of homeschooling.
You're painting mummy, stop it.
You're making me all orange. You've got water there, look, you need it. When I started going to sixth form, after I'd done my GCSEs and finished homeschooling, sometimes I used to feel, thank you, sweetie, you're just loving me up, thank you. Sometimes I used to feel a bit of a way if I needed to put my hand up in class to ask a question because I didn't understand something. And I don't know, maybe this is something that a lot of maybe Grimwade gang children experience in school, those that do go to school. 2 secs through.
What's up, buddy?
Listen, if kids
No, he was answering you.
if kids don't know how to do schoolwork, the class, the older ones
The teacher.
can teach her. The teacher can tell you how to do schoolwork.
Rude, I swear you're so intelligent. That's exactly right. I don't know how you grasp these things at 3 years old. I'm blown away by your
Intelligence,
intellect.
definitely.
But saying that, I remember when we started doing the homeschooling, one thing I was blown away by all of you, to be honest, maybe bar Houston at the moment, Harper's kind of near in there or whatever, what have I done here, was especially, okay, sorry, let me rephrase that, I all went wrong. These three, especially, they used to like get their books and have a little explanation and then just go and do and come back with correct answers. I used to find that amazing, and because as you go on, excuse me, you'd like, you'd look and you just read what it's asking you to do and do it. Like, but I think that's a skill.
Yeah. Back then, we used to have these little charts on the top of our book that would tell us what to do.
Rue, don't scratch your back, please.
But back then, we didn't really know how to read that much because we were quite young. And
I'm talking.
no.
I'm talking since you read.
Yeah.
Like being able to just pick up a book and teach yourself from the information that is given.
And I have said that to some people who've asked me, how do you guys kind of do the homeschooling? Yeah,
Rue, can you eat your food properly? Because you're being a bit of a what's
just
it?
use your fork and push it down into the pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So for the older three, once they could read, you can kind of just give them their book, and obviously you're there to help if they do struggle.
Yeah.
But they can kind of just read the information like you said, and then just get on with it, which is very helpful when you're such a large family.
Yeah.
if they do get stuck, obviously asking for help is key.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, being open enough to ask for help in front of your peers,
Hello.
in front of your peers, I think can be a big deal for some people. And I know that I kind of felt like that a bit when I first started college. Like, oh, but like my friend's not
I
asking
think Mummy
for
still
help.
feels like that.
Yeah, I do. But I don't like, yes, darling? More pasta? But you've got pasta
I
here.
just took a piece of chicken.
There you go.
You need to have some more then, don't you?
I don't like admitting, well, I call it failure, but it's not failure really, is it? Asking for help is not failure at all. And I don't like people to kind of know when I don't understand something, or if I'm taking it a bit long, if I'm taking a bit longer.
Rue just said it's continuity. Right. Well, you know what? When you talk about continuity, sorry, babe, is that if you continue to try, you'll get there in the end. And that's the thing. Like, the only true failure in life is where you quit, because that's the only ultimate, like, you know, level. Like, if you keep going, you'll get it in the end. Yes, Harper. Oh, I thought you had your hand up, darling.
I think if there weren't so many of us at home to keep us busy whilst Hezzy was away, not that I'm not going to find it hard, Hezzy being away.
What is happening?
Basically, it's hot. I can't tell you yet.
It's hot because you know, like with these pies, the heat gets held in one place, so it must be hot in one of the parts of the potato.
Then you start coughing.
Excuse me, calm down.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Chin up.
Sorry, Grandma.
It's alright. Houston, strong now. Strong. Okay. Do you want some water? You don't want some water.
Hey, did you say you wanted some pasta? Okay.
Yeah, go on, babe.
I think, to be honest, not that I'm not going to miss Hezzy whilst he's away, because I will miss him. Yes, darling? In a minute, I need to wipe you off. But I think that because we're going to have so many other people to occupy our time whilst Hezzy's
Oh, it's got
away,
you now.
I think we'll probably, the time will just fly by. Do you know what I mean? That night. But I think it's more the fact that it's,
No, Mama.
honestly, Grimwade, I've not put any like choking powder in the food today.
You know what I mean? Have a drink. No, you don't want to. Okay. Then
I think
I can just
whilst
talk for them.
we're occupied with all the other children, you know, the time's going to fly. But I think because it's something that's going to be happening regularly on a weekly basis, that's what will probably take a little bit, maybe longer to get used to.
Yeah, it's funny when you, sorry, man.
I'm going to say something about Hezzy leaving. So today I was outside with Hezzy helping him film something, but like whilst he's gone, he won't need that because he won't be there. So it will feel a bit different, but I'm going to have to get used to it because it's going to be for a few weeks and...
You're just going to be staying at a hotel.
Yeah, but Hallie loves her brother, like, differently.
I just want to come to the hotel.
Yeah, I know you do, yeah. And you're not, because you have to grow. I tell you what, Ru, you got to work, like he has worked, and then you'll have your reward. That's how it works. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So she, you know, Hallie and Hez are very, very close, but they're very similar as people, in good ways and bad ways. And so yeah, but I knew she'd find it difficult. But it'll be all right. We will get used to it. And also, girls, you've got a lot on as well. So you know, before you know it, here she is. Go on, Harper.
It's gonna feel. I'm happy for Hezzy to leave from to go to leave from
Go
our
for
house.
Chelsea, to do the Chelsea stuff. Rue, let Harper have her time speaking, please, Mr. Confident.
I'm happy for Hezzy to go to his training and stay over at a hotel. But I'm gonna miss him for a lot because what's good? He hasn't been away for a long time, like on tours or stays away for a week or
yes, that's true.
like all of that. So I'm gonna miss him for for a long time.
Yeah.
I
So
miss all of you two.
yeah. How do you feel about it, Hez? Like, I actually want some more of that as well.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously gonna miss you lot, but I think like because of what's happening, like same with you like at home, because of what's happening,
Yeah.
it
Can you
might
hold on,
like
put that
take
down?
me
Oh,
up,
sorry,
like
sorry.
take it out of my brain a little bit. Like when I stop, like at night, I'll think of you lot, like a little bee in my brain.
You're
Like,
busy.
whilst I'm
You're
doing
working,
stuff,
man.
Yeah, whilst I'm doing stuff, I'll just be focused on like what I'm trying to get done and stuff.
Well, that's
So,
the best thing that I could hear you say. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what you're there to do.
Definitely. So.
Yeah, work hard, innit? Do you know what I mean? So that's right.
Thank
Oh no, I've seen it. Let me try it then.
You want to try some?
Yeah, but in fact, can I have this first? Because then it's going to change up the pattern on the plate.
Flavours on your palate.
Yeah. Have you used the same spoon? This girl.
Oh.
Well, we ain't got 2 serving spoons.
That's
We
what she
have,
did at
but-
the beginning.
All right, cool. No worries.
We have.
Oh, what's that?
Just cutting corners. Yes, darling.
What's that, Pops?
you.
Pray.
Pray. Again.
Yeah, pray. Well, you don't tend to pray on seconds. Funny enough. Well, you might if maybe you're just super holy.
Yes, darling. Get down. In a minute,
Okay.
yeah?
All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So you're saying that you feel like you're just gonna go and work and apply yourself,
Yeah.
and that's good. Rue, what was you gonna say, mate?
I'm just so sad because Teddy just got.
Can you turn yourself around a bit, Rue? Because you're putting your back to the camera, so Grimwade gang can't really see you.
Look.
Yeah.
Look that way.
No. You can talk to us, but just
Going
as
to the hotel. So good because I just love watching Neymar when Teddy's at the hotel.
Oh, okay, so he's making plans already. So what he's going to do to pass the time? He
It's
wants
gonna
to.
be a long day if you're at the hotel sleeping like that.
Rue, if you want to be like Hez, like you suggest you do, you need to be practicing when he's away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good lad.
And also, what do you think? Do you think you're
Sorry,
going to leave
can't
Hezzy
remember
stuff alone whilst
Yeah. Are you going to leave Hezzy's stuff alone while he's away?
Black boots and yellow boots.
So you'll leave some stuff alone, just not all of it. No, it's cool.
All of his stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
I'll take all of my stuff.
Mhm.
You can use all of my like equipment except from the big poles, but you can use the hurdles and stuff
Mhm.
and the goal.
Yeah. Hezzy's is she clean?
Yeah, I wiped her.
Okay, cool. Just because Hez has actually got
Come
to
on,
wear that. Whereas
It's
we can
just her
change.
Yes.
Well, guys, as you can see, people are now doing their thing. So we'll say bye-bye for now. Hope you've enjoyed joining at the Grimwade dinner table again. And we had a really good response from the first one, so we've done another one. If you still like it, let us know. We'll keep hitting you with these ones because we love eating with you. Just calm as you like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but Hez, all the best.
Thanks.
And we hope it all goes well, and we will update the Grimwade gang as and when.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, take care. God bless.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.